You know, when you don't know how to relate to your mind, your mind becomes a witch and gets to do negative thinking, which is witchcraft. See, a lot of people don't know what witchcraft is. It's a misuse of the mind. Enemies in your mind by wicked works. All right. Now, this is very important, and yet it's subtle. Never, ever again pray out of a sense of not having. Because you're not going to get it. Only to him that hath shall it be given. Say that.
Only to him that hath shall it be given.
I want you to understand that. If you don't have it, you can't get it. My goodness. What did I say? And if you got it, you can't keep it. That's why people who miss and hit the lottery, they can't handle it. One of the first people who hit the lottery up in New Jersey when it first started, he came to my church. You know, they tell me that, I probably shouldn't tell you that. They look at what number page I read out of and what. I did 2 nights in the hospital for dental work because I wanted to hurry up and do it. And, Michael, who was my assistant, went out to the racetrack and played my room number. And won. They published a picture of one of my cars with the license plate number showing, and the letters to the editor came back from all over the country. People said, "Thank you for putting that picture around." That he sure is a God-blessed man. So I don't even know how to play that stuff. I don't know that. But there's certain cosmic laws. And there's certain people that have certain attunements. Yeah, there's even a joke out that says, if you want to be saved, see Billy Graham. You want to be healed, see Oral Roberts. You want money, see Reverend Ike. Somebody came back from Las Vegas and told me this other joke. There's a comedian got up there and says, yes, says, said, Reverend Ike and Oral Roberts and Billy Graham went up to the pearly gates, and St. Peter said, "I'm sorry, gentlemen, but your place isn't ready yet. Would you mind waiting down below until we get your places ready?" And so they go, Reverend Ike and Billy Graham and Oral Roberts go down below to wait, and in a few minutes, the guy that was running that place down below, I don't want to give him any honorable mention, he calls up St. Peter. He says, "St. Peter," he says, "you got to get these guys out of here." He says, "That Billy Graham is down here saving everybody. Oral Roberts is down here healing everybody. And that Reverend Ike is taking up money to air condition the place." Let me hear you say the gift of money. Now, when we closed last night, and I'm going to do it fast. I'm about out of time now. But when we closed last night, when I had you to say, "Infinite money," you see, I'm sensitive to that and you hit the money key. There are sound vibrations on every level of consciousness. This is another reason why the speaking of the word is so powerful. Every time you speak a word, all of the atoms in your body dance and change places. We are told by scientists that every 7 years or less, you have a brand new body. Every 7 years or less, you have a brand new body. But listen what the new cells of your body are made out of: the nature of your thoughts. Surely as I have thought, says the Bible, so shall it be. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand. This is why you need to understand the power of the mind. Now, the church is afraid of that. Oh, that old Reverend Ike with that mind science. Well, Paul said, be not conformed to this world. But if you want to be transformed, you must be transformed how? By the renewing of your mind, that you may prove, that you may demonstrate what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. Now, this is awesome when we think of the power of our thought. You are always building your body according to the nature of your thinking. I am always building my body according to the nature of my thinking. Let's hear it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to expand this. Your body is not simply your physical body. There are a lot of other things I could get into, but I don't have the time. And as Jesus said to the disciples from time to time, there are other things that I have to tell you, but you cannot bear them now. Oh, you should have heard me and the bishops talking in the back last night, see. I could lay a few heavier things on them, you know. Matter of fact, I told them some things. I said I couldn't say that. But I said plenty, didn't I? But listen. Your body is not just your physical body. But your body encompasses all of your affairs and all of your entire world of experience. Your body is as big as this world. There was a pop song, and in some of these pop songs there's more gospel and revelation knowledge than in some of these so-called gospel songs. There was a pop song back during the 50s, long before any of you kids were born, that said, 2 different worlds. We live in 2 different worlds. And the fact and the truth is There are many of us here tonight sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, and yet individually we live in different worlds. You are creating your world by your thought and your word. Your world is created out of whatever you say, I am. Your world is built around your core belief, which is, I am. You see, again, another way to describe I am is my core belief about myself. Let's hear it.
I am is my core belief about myself.
Take an apple for a moment. There's a core in that apple, right? And all of the flesh, the body of that apple is built how? Around the core of that apple. I am is my core belief about myself. Let's hear it. And the scripture says, let the weak say, I am strong, because there you are affirming your core belief. And everything in your life, your entire body of experience and affairs will be built around that core I am belief, that I am strong. You build that core belief, I am rich. Everything that corresponds to that core belief, I am rich, will grow out from that core belief and form around you. Constantly, you're building your body. Constantly, you're building your world. I want you to realize this. I hope I'm winding up now. But say with me, I am constantly building my body.
I am constantly building my body
Of physical flesh and affair.